Hi, I'm Olivia from Yoga Vita. Join me for a flow that focuses on self-reflection. Bring the hands to your heart center, nice comfortable seated position, maybe close the eyes or lower the gaze, and just bring in the awareness to your breath, inhaling and exhaling through the nose where possible. Inhale, take the arms up overhead. Exhale as you bring the hands down to your heart center. Inhale, taking the arms up overhead. Exhaling as you bring the hands down to heart center. And again. And then next time the arms go up overhead, let the hands break. Right hand goes to the base of the spine. Left hand goes to the outside of right knee, gazing over your right shoulder. Inhale, take the arms up overhead. Left hand to the base of the spine this time round. Right hand goes to the outside of left knee. Inhale, take the arms up overhead. Walk the hands forward, maybe coming down onto your forearms, creeping the forearms that little bit further forward, gazing towards the ground, inhaling, straightening back up. Take the hands behind you, fingertips in towards the bottom, knitting the shoulder blades together. Maybe elevate the bottom if it feels good. If you can push that little bit further, pushing the hips towards me, maybe you can land the knees on the ground in front. And then slowly releasing the bottom down towards the ground, both soles of the feet in contact, and then you're windmilling the legs from one side to the other, from one side to the other. Land the soles of the feet, take the arms up overhead, straightening the legs down on the ground in front of you, toes up towards the sky. Release the hands down, walk them along the legs, maybe the shins to the ankles, outside edges of the feet, taking as much bend in the knees as you need to forward fold here. Toes up towards the sky, maybe you can straighten the legs if you've still got the connection, chest and top of the thighs. Inhale, take the arms up overhead. Exhale and bring the hands to heart center, elevate that right heel off the ground. Take the arms back up overhead. As you bring the hands back down to heart center, release that heel. Inhale, take the arms up overhead, bring the left heel off the ground, take the arms back to heart center, and then again overhead. And as you're bringing them back to your heart center, releasing that left heel down towards the ground. Find your way into your tabletop position. A few rounds of cat-cow, inhaling, dipping the tummy towards the ground, and then exhaling as you're rounding the spine. Inhaling, dipping the tummy, gaze towards me, and exhale, rounding the spine, tucking the toes, walking the hands back, sending the weight back over your heels. Try and find some balance on the balls of the feet. Inhale, take the arms up overhead. Exhaling, releasing the hands down towards the ground, walking the hands forwards, and just hover the knees, gazing towards the ground, stretching out the toes a little bit here, using the core. And then release the knees down towards the ground, tops of the feet in contact with the ground, send the bottom towards the heels, walking the hands to the top of the mat, bringing the forehead as close to the mat as feels comfortable, finding stillness here, and then sending the hands back roughly under the shoulders. Left leg extends behind you, right hand extends out in front of you, and then replace right hand on the ground and the inside edge of left foot on the ground, extending your left hand up towards the sky into modified side plank. Replace the left hand down on the ground, replace left knee. Same on the opposite side, so right leg goes back behind you, extending left hand in front. Replace left hand on the ground, land the inside edge of the right foot back behind you, extending the right arm up towards the sky, finding your modified side plank on the opposite side. Land that right hand down, land the right knee, tuck the toes, spread the knees to the long edges of the mat, walking the hands in towards your body, sending the weight backwards, balancing on the balls of the feet. Maybe you can pick the hands up, maybe one hand, maybe the other. Maybe you can take both hands up overhead. And then bringing the hands down to your heart center, maintaining balance, maintaining control. Releasing the hands down to the ground in front of you, knees to the long edges of the mat, big toes touching, walking your hands to the top of the mat, trying to melt into the ground. Inhaling and exhaling here. Take the hands back roughly under your shoulders, sending the right hand up towards the sky, threading the needle through the left side of your body, landing the right side of the face, maybe the right shoulder in contact with the ground. Sending that left foot back behind you, extending the left hand to the top of the mat. Inhaling and exhaling here. Maybe you can elevate that left foot back behind you, pointing the toes. And then land that left foot, release the left hand down towards the ground, feel supported before you unthread the needle, sending the left arm up towards the sky and threading through the right side of your body this time round. Same options again. If you want to take that right leg back behind you, maybe you send the right arm out in front of you, elevating your right leg if it feels good, pointing the toes back behind you. Release the knee, release the hand, unthread the needle, tuck in the toes, sending the bottom up towards the sky, finding your first down dog position. Really pressing the palms into the mat, splaying the fingers, sending the heels as close to the mat. And then release the knees down, just hovering shy of the ground. Before straightening the legs, finding your down dog position, heels as close to the mat as feels good. And then you're going to take a bend in the knees again, hovering just off the ground. Release the knees to the ground. Take the arms up overhead. Bring in the hands together overhead. Really try and push the chest towards me. Let the hands break. Interlock the fingers back behind you. And then exhaling, forward folding, trying to bring the head as close to the knees onto the ground in front of you, while still sending those interlocked fingers up towards the sky. If you're there comfortably and you feel like you want to rock forward onto the crown of the head, then do so, elevating the bottom off the heels, finding your rabbit. Maybe you can send the hands to grasp the outside edges of the feet. Inhaling and exhaling here, just pausing. Inhale, take the arms up overhead. Release the left hand down out to the side. And then you're opening up the side body, trying to send that right arm over to the left side. Creeping the fingertips of the left hand. And then wimbling the arms, landing that right hand on the ground, opening up the left side of your body, trying to keep both of your sit bones in contact with the heels. And then straighten up. Inhale, take the arms up overhead, elevate the bottom off the heels, tuck the toes, and then you're trying to stand up before sitting back down into your chair. Both soles of the feet in contact with the ground here. Sweeping the arms back behind you, interlock the fingers, push the chest towards me. And then as you're exhaling, you're bringing the chest towards the thighs, gazing towards the ground. Knitting the shoulder blades in together. Maybe you can rock the weight forwards and elevate the heels. Maybe you can lean forwards here a little bit more, trying to send the head as close to the ground as possible, trying to keep the connection with the chest and the top of the thighs. Arms continue overhead if it feels good. If you need to release the heels, release the heels. And then sweeping the arms back up overhead, finding your chair position. And then lowering the hands down to the ground, framing the feet. And then exhaling forward, folding here. Bringing yourself that little bit closer. Maybe you want to release the hands to the back of the calves, finding space, breathing into it. Maybe releasing the hands to the elbows and rocking from one side to another, from one side to another. And then keeping the hands on the elbows, sink the bottom down as close to the ground, touch down if possible, use the hands if you need to, and then rolling the spine into the ground, taking the arms overhead, hands still on the elbows, releasing that right knee in towards the chest, using the hands to hug that knee in towards the chest, hands take the outside edges of the foot, and maybe you can bring that right leg in towards you. Left leg extends on the ground if it feels good. Maybe you can lift the back of the head and try and bring your chin to your shin. Release the back of the head down towards the ground. Take a bend in that right knee. Left hand on left hip. Right hand supports right knee out to the right side. Just applying some gentle pressure, breathing into that space. Bringing your left left hand on the outside of your right knee this time as you try and send your right knee over to the left side of the body. Maybe you can extend the top leg. Maybe you can gaze over to your right hand, both shoulder blades in contact with the ground. It's quite a strong twist. And then bringing both knees into the chest to try and release the twist, forehead in towards the knees. And then release the back of the head down to the ground, land that right sole, left knee in towards the chest, hugging it in. Extend that left leg up towards the sky if it feels good. Maybe extending right leg. And again, you might want to bring the head to your extended left leg. Releasing the back of the head down towards the ground. Right hand on right hip, left hand supports left knee out to the side. One side might feel a little bit easier than the other, and then use the right hand to support your left knee over to the right side of your body. Both shoulder blades in contact with the ground. Gazing over your left fingertips if it feels good. You might want to extend that top leg just to deepen the twist. And then bringing both knees in towards the chest again, hugging yourself in tightly. And then as you release the back of the head down towards the ground, sweep the arms up to the top of the mat. And as you're bringing them back overhead, you're also trying to use the core to sit up straight. Take the knees out to the long edges of the mat, interlocking the fingers around the outside edges of the feet, and then applying some gentle pressure with the elbows to try and send the knees as close to the ground as possible, butterflying the knees. And if it feels good, trying to bring the head as close to the feet as feels comfortable here. And then as you're straightening back up, you're sending the right leg back behind you. Take a bend in right knee. Right hand goes to the outside of left knee. Left hand goes back behind you to try and grasp your right ankle, deepening the twist, and then landing the hands on the ground behind you, trying to walk the hands out a little bit further. Maybe forehead is in contact with the ground, maybe your chin, maybe your chest. And then releasing from that twist, both of the soles together, sending the left foot back behind you this time, taking a bend in left knee. Left hand goes to the outside of right knee. Right hand tries to find left ankle. And then releasing the hands down on the ground behind you, walking the hands. Maybe you can release the forehead, maybe the chin, maybe the chest. Again, just finding space and breathing into it. And then walking the hands back. Take them back behind you to support you into a squat position. Toes turned out to the corners. If it feels good, take the arms up overhead and then bring the hands to your heart center. And just take a few restful breaths here in the most natural position, our squat position, trying to send the heels as close to the mat as feels comfortable, applying some gentle pressure on the inside of the legs with your arms, and then releasing the hands back behind you, fingertips in towards the bottom, hands roughly under the shoulders, and then pushing the hips up towards the sky, finding your reverse tabletop. Feel as though I'm applying some gentle pressure underneath you to really extend you up towards the sky here. Chin to chest, releasing the bottom down towards the ground. Sending the right ankle to the top of your left knee. Again, try and elevate the hips, pushing them up towards the sky. Inhaling and exhaling here. And then gently releasing the bottom down towards the ground. As bottom contacts the ground, right sole of the foot comes over to the left side, right hand to the base of the spine, left arm cradles that knee in a little bit closer to your body. And then releasing the hands back behind you, fingertips in towards the bottom, land left sole, and then elevate the hips up towards the sky. Extend that right leg up towards the sky, point the toe. And then gently lower that leg, land the sole, Sending the bottom down towards the ground, left ankle on the top of right knee this time round. And then elevating the hips, pushing the bottom up towards the sky. Inhaling and exhaling here. Landing the bottom down on the ground. As it contacts the ground, the left sole of the foot goes over to the right side of your body. Left hand goes to the base of the spine. Right arm cradles the knee in towards the chest, trying to reduce the space between the leg and the chest. Hands back behind you, fingertips in towards the bottom, and then elevating the hips, pushing them up towards the sky. Extending that left leg up towards the sky, pointing the toes. And then gently releasing that left leg down towards the ground, landing the sole of the foot on the ground, and then releasing the bottom towards the ground. Bring the heels in a little bit closer towards you. Wrap the arms around the legs, cradling yourself in. Maybe you can bring the chin past the knees, or you might want to turn your head from one side to the other, again contacting the knees. And then gently release the back body, top of the shoulders, back of the head into the ground, and just butterfly the knees to the long edges of the mat, soles of the feet touching, applying some gentle pressure with the hands to the inside of your thighs. Breathing here. Option is to stay in this position, or you can extend the legs to the top of the mat, letting the toes fall out to the corners, palms up towards the sky. Finding stillness and breathing into that space. Ramadan invites reflection, patience, and care for the self. Yoga and mindful movement complement this time by encouraging self-awareness, balance, and rest, helping you reconnect with your body and breathe while honoring the rhythm of the month.